California, named after a fantastic island written by fantastic people of the Iberia Peninsula. Today we have a tremendous issue because all these European peasants and ignorant people, they were invited to come here to the state of California and to the United States of America to replace the native, to replace the originals. Have an issue today as the same it was yesterday. Remember, these people were invited into the United States of America to suppress and replenish the native population, the originals of the United States of America, and the people who came before them. Basically, they assigned to them a new identity. White Americans. And those white conditioned European peasants from all over the place, right now, today, not yesterday, no 200 years ago, no in the 1940s, no in the 1840s, no in the 1960s, no, today, they want to kill the elk. I mean, it's actually hilarious, you know. They actually want to exterminate the elk, to make grasslands to fed cows. So of course the originals are pissed off about it. Hey, how come you call yourself whites and you call yourself pioneers, and now you continue to believe that crap and try to kill the fauna and the forest, the original fauna and forest of the United States of America. So people, pay attention to what is happening in California. What is happening in California is the majority of Californians are originals, are the Mexicales, are the native tribes of the American continent. They are the French, they are the Spaniards, they are the majority. The Castilian language is the majority language. It's not English, it's Castilian, it's Spanish. Go ahead and check it out. Just drive to California and start speaking Spanish or Castilian. Everyone will comprehend you. So now all this minority continue to try to survive with that crazy identity. So they do not want to accept defeat. They will continue to fight and say that they are white and that they are Americans and we need to kill the elk so we can raise cattle. As simple as that. Well, it's not going to be no more cattle raising in those lands because the originals are now the majority and they are fighting back the state of so-called or no-call, because that is what California have become. They have divided the state in northern California, in southern California, or rural California, and metropolitan California. So it is crazy. It is freaking crazy. All I say is the originals have consumed the fauna and the flora since God created this planet. That is how their biology are designed to be one with nature, eating and consuming the buffalo, eating and consuming the elk, the rabbits and the birds. No cattle from Europe. No import any cattle or any legumbres and all these craziness from Europe. No, they have survived for thousands of years that way, and I think we are too, or you color code whites, and you color code Americans, and you color code whatever they color code you with the next week, letters and numbers and symbols of plus and minus. Listen, you have to learn from the originals. They have survived very healthy with those diets. So I think you ought to listen to the majority and say no more killing the elk. Let's start raising elk, no cattle. Let's start raising buffalo, no cattle. It is more healthy for our biology. That is what I said. Go back to the original. Go back to nature. That is what humanity must do. All these crazy industrialist cattle grower, they all belong to landowners like Microsoft, Bill Gates, and all this craziness. They must stop. And that the bunch of signs on historic landmark calling themselves white, calling themselves white society, calling themselves Americans, calling themselves all these pioneers things. They must be removed. Symbols like carving in Stone Mountain, Georgia, they must be removed. I don't care how big they are, how expensive it will be to remove them. I will pay the price. You should too, to remove all these crazy signs of division in our nation, and stop killing the elk. The elk belong roaming in our land. This beautiful land belongs to the elk, and we are alive because those elk migration. Saludos.